Now we're going to start curling on the minimal blow dry. So you've finished the blow dry. You've posted your picture. Now we're going to go into polishing it up with a curling iron. So we're going to use it just to smooth it out and just slightly bend the ends. Not add curl, but just slightly bend the ends. So we've got our curling iron here. We're going to go in. We're holding a professional iron to do this. We're going to section off the head. So in with the curling iron. Lightly put it in, don't clamp down hard. We're going to smooth, feeding our ends in with the comb. Tuck it just under at the bottom. Take the next section. Again, don't clamp down tight. Just want to hold it and feed through so it's lightly touching the iron, and then just bend the ends. Going to go over here. Smooth it out, feeding those ends in. Getting it nice and smooth. I'm going to work 5 sections up, just continuing to smooth each section with the iron. I want to do both sides at once, and I want to make sure I'm not getting a split in the middle, so I want to make sure I'm curling the center. I don't want to have one side and the other, so I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to pull this out, put my curling iron in softly, bring it down with the comb, and just bend those ends. I really want this nice and shiny. The heat is pushing the cuticle down, allowing the light to reflect off the hair and making it look nice and polished. So when you're working your way up in your sections, don't be in a hurry to slide it through. Slow down, allow the heat to smooth out the cuticle, and just tuck that down. To the side, we're going to take it on a diagonal going this way. So we want to use our tail comb. Go in part the amount of hair that you want to work with. We're going to push this out of the way. And we're going to start smoothing it on a diagonal so that it just bevels towards her face slightly, nice and smooth. So again, you can start at the back. The haircut is on a diagonal, so we want to go in, hold it, feed it in with our comb, and just bevel those ends. We want to go into the next section. Again, hold it just gently, feeding it in with our comb, and just tipping those ends just ever so slightly, and working your way up to the bang. So again, in, smooth it out, feeding it in, hold, 1, 2, 3. You're going to work your way up. Taking your next section, so you're going to break it into probably 3 sections. 1, 2, 3, smoothing it out, and then finishing the same on the other side. So I'm going to proceed to the other side. I'm going to take it on a diagonal. I'm going to take my iron in. Again, try not to close it completely. I don't want to have a dent. I want to just hold it. Slide out slowly and polish those ends. I'm going to take the next one. I'm just trying to make the hair really shiny. I'm going to go in gently, slide out, smooth those ends. Take it on a diagonal at the back, in, grab that hair, feed it in with my iron. So I'm going to go in like this, grab that hair underneath, hold it, feed it in with my comb, smoothing out those ends. I have a little dent, I want to go in. I'm going to pick this up. And again, use my iron. Just use that heat and smooth it out. I'm going to take my next section, so I'm going to do it in 1, 2, 3, and finish up on this side. You're just going to go around and check. And again, just make sure it's nice and polished all the way through. So if you need to go in and just hold it lightly, finish off those ends just a little bit more. You can pick that hair up. Smooth those ends out just gently, working your way around just ever so slightly, ironing those ends so they look nice and polished. There's the finished result with just the slightest little bend all the way around. Nice and smooth going towards the face. There she is, all the way to the front. So soft bend just on the ends.